Imagine for just a second that you're going about your day when suddenly a wildfire roars through your neighborhood. The sky darkens, ash drifts on the wind, and you're told you have minutes, maybe seconds, to gather your most precious belongings and leave. Before you can even process what's happening, flames consume everything. Your home, your memories, and your sense of safety vanish in smoke. In today's video, we're diving into the stories of the Pacific Palisades fires in Los Angeles. These devastating fires have already burned more than 20,000 acres, left over 10,000 properties damaged, and forced thousands of people from their homes. Sadly, at least 10 people have lost their lives. We often see celebrities living in what feels like an untouchable world. Yet, when disaster strikes, no one is immune. Today, we'll highlight 16 well-known celebrities who've opened up about losing their homes to the recent LA fires. Their stories reveal heartbreak, gratitude for survival, and hopeful resilience. It's a stark reminder that life can change in a single moment, but also that a community's support shines brightest in these dark times. First on our list is actor Milo Ventimiglia. He and his wife, who is 9 months pregnant, watched helplessly on their security cameras as their home went up in flames. Later, speaking with CBS Evening News, Milo stood among the charred debris and said he couldn't help thinking about all the memories tied to every corner of the house. Even more haunting, his character on This Is Us died after a house fire. Milo pointed out how life seemed to imitate art in the most heartbreaking way. Actor Miles Teller and his wife Keely also faced the blaze. In an emotional Instagram post, Keely showed the last picture of their house before evacuation. The caption revealed how she wished she'd done things differently, like grabbing her wedding dress, but the focus was on staying safe. She thanked first responders for their bravery and encouraged anyone in the path of the fire to leave if they could. Mel Gibson was in Austin when his LA home fell to the flames. In an interview with News Nation, he described returning to see everything burned so thoroughly it could have fit in an urn, but he counted his blessings, noting that his family and even his chickens escaped in time. That's a powerful reminder of how quickly disaster can happen. Despite the losses, Mel's first thoughts remained with his loved ones. While losing a home is tragic, losing loved ones is an unthinkable heartbreak no one wants to face. Mandy Moore, beloved for her music and her role on This Is Us, found herself dealing with deep sadness mixed with relief. While the main house remained standing for the time being, her property suffered major losses, including a cherished music studio and additional structures. She described her emotions as survivor's guilt, especially since almost everyone she knew lost everything. Jamie Chung and Brian Greenberg were left reeling when they realized that their entire neighborhood had been reduced to rubble. Brian captured video footage of the devastation, expressing relief that their family was safe. Jamie shared her own video, simply saying, "Our entire neighborhood is gone." Tina Knowles, mother to Beyoncé and Solange, had a small bungalow on the water in Malibu. It was her sanctuary, a haven where she recently celebrated her birthday. She posted on Instagram, sharing a video of dolphins she had watched just days before. In her emotional note, she thanked the brave firefighters and recognized that while she lost her favorite spot, there's a profound sense of gratitude for those risking their lives on the front lines every day. Paris Hilton took to social media, posting a news clip of her Malibu home burning. She shared that this was the place where her child Phoenix took his first steps, and where she'd hoped to build a lifetime of memories with her husband Carter and their son London. It's heartbreaking to see such a personal oasis vanish in an instant. Yet Paris ended on a note of solidarity, offering comfort to others experiencing the same tragedy. She reminded everyone that in the ashes, there's still resilience and a will to rebuild. Reality TV couple Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag took to TikTok and Instagram to share updates. They showed the rapid spread of the flames and later posted pictures of the house's aftermath. Spencer touched viewers' hearts with a poignant detail. Their son's bed had burned in the shape of a heart. He saw this as a sign of all the love that once thrived in that home. While no one wants to see a child's bed reduced to ashes, the shape served as a bittersweet reminder of their loving memories, powerful enough to keep them going in these tough times. Singer-songwriter Jhené Aiko confirmed on social media that her home burned to the ground, with all her family's belongings inside. She spoke about how she has to start over, but she also expressed gratitude that her children were safe. When you lose your house, it feels like you're losing a piece of your identity. Yet, Jhené's emphasis on having her loved ones close reminds us that people matter more than possessions. That perspective can be a guiding light in the midst of sadness. Candy Spelling, the mother of actress Tori Spelling and widow of legendary producer Aaron Spelling, found out her Malibu home on Pacific Coast Highway was gone. She admitted she's still in shock, but cherishes all the wonderful family memories the house once held. It can be especially tough losing a property that's tied to someone who has passed on, like Aaron Spelling. Candy's story shows how these homes aren't just structures. They're archives of shared moments and personal history. Ricki Lake described her property as heaven on earth, the place she intended to grow old with her partner. She called it an immeasurable loss, reminding everyone that she never took a single sunset view for granted. She also expressed empathy for everyone else in the midst of this apocalyptic event. Ricki's words highlight the communal heartbreak and her recognition that losing a house in Malibu is part of a much bigger tragedy unfolding around them. Songwriter Diane Warren posted a final picture of Leah's Rock, a special spot near her beach house that she'd owned for around 3 decades. She spoke of a rainbow shining on the rock, interpreting it as a hopeful symbol in the face of devastation. She was relieved to report that the animals at her rescue ranch were unharmed. While the home was lost, the well-being of living creatures brought her some solace. In times of crisis, small signs of hope can make a big difference in moving forward. Known from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and her significant presence in the business world, Bozoma St. John revealed that her dream house, the one she painstakingly purchased, had been destroyed. She described it as the place she felt she could finally settle without judgment, a sanctuary earned through hard work. Her emotional words underscore how a house can represent safety, identity, and acceptance. Having to watch it burn is about more than just losing a physical structure. It's losing a place where you felt you could truly be yourself. Anna Faris did not speak directly to the public, but her representative confirmed she and her family were safe. After all that chaos, sometimes the first and only statement is a sigh of relief that everyone is okay. Even a simple statement can offer hope to others who might be worried. It's a reminder that if everyone gets out safely, that's the #1 victory in the midst of heartbreak. Beloved actor and comedian Billy Crystal shared with CNN that the devastation around him was overwhelming. He and his wife Janice had lived in their home since 1979, raising children and even grandchildren there. Everything in the house, he said, was filled with memories. Still, he spoke of leaning on his loved ones to make it through this tough ordeal. For Billy and Janice, decades of memories remain in their hearts, even if the structure that held them is gone. Carrie Elwes revealed through Instagram that while he did lose his home, his family was safe. He expressed deep gratitude for the firefighters and first responders who worked relentlessly as the fires blazed. His words highlight the courage and dedication of those who run toward danger. It's a common theme among these stories. Heartbreak is mixed with gratefulness for the people who risked their lives to help others. As we've seen, these wildfires don't discriminate. Whether it's your first home or a star-studded mansion, loss is loss. The heartbreak is real for anyone who has to return to ashes where they once shared laughter, celebrated milestones, and built their lives. Each of these 16 celebrities faced an unimaginable moment, one that ended in the destruction of property and precious keepsakes. Yet, amidst the rubble, they found relief in family, gratitude for life, and appreciation for the selfless bravery of firefighters and first responders. Their stories serve as a powerful reminder that no matter who you are, the most treasured things in life can't be replaced, but hope and community can guide you forward. Now, I want to hear from you. Imagine if you had to evacuate in minutes. What would you grab first? How do you think you'd rebuild your life after losing your home? Share your thoughts in the comments. We can all learn from each other's experiences, even if we haven't gone through something exactly like this.